Now, I'm sure you've heard the expression that the ego is the enemy. But the ego also plays a very important part in our individuality. So this episode is all about knowing how to observe and tame the ego to work in your favor, because we all get triggered by different things on a daily basis in our personal and professional lives. So we designed these toolkits to help give you more awareness of how to manage your ego, but also the tools that might be necessary to become the best form of yourself when it comes to how you perform and react to challenges in the workplace. So let's start with observing our ego and our emotions. Whenever we feel like there's resistance or being triggered, the most important thing is to check in with yourself and ask yourself, does this belong to me? Is this emotion really mine? And let yourself observe your body as a vessel where things can just pass through you without you holding on to them. It's a mental construct that we create constantly whenever we're feeling like we're being attacked, or that we're under threat, or that we're being criticized, which happens to us in many unexpected ways. So we advise you to observe your ego by observing your emotions instead of being reactive or impulsive, and let yourself sit with what's passing through you so you can become a vessel of information instead of reactive to things in moments of difficulty. Now, our next toolkit is all about acceptance. Accepting that it's okay to feel triggered, that it's okay to feel uncomfortable, that it's okay to feel sad and upset about certain circumstances in your daily lives and when it comes to personal and professional challenges. Accept the way that you feel in order to understand that you can move on from certain situations and that there's no given life experience that actually defines who you are. By acknowledging that things happen the way that they should and are happening without fighting back, you then allow yourself to create more space to move forward and to let go, which will lead me to our third toolkit. When it comes to letting go, it really is a decision where you are choosing to prioritize your peace, your happiness, and your ultimate well-being. Which is why letting go can sometimes be so difficult, because our ego is holding on to certain identities that we've created in our minds. So the most important way and form of letting go involves really allowing yourself to energetically feel everything that's passing through you without judgment, and finding your channel of release. Whether it's just accepting that you are where you're at in the moment, or accepting what you're feeling in the moment, which is what I told you in the last toolkit. But letting go ultimately is about finding that release where you can just say, this no longer needs to be who I am in the moment. I no longer need to hold on to these circumstances, and I choose to let go to prioritize my peace. Make these affirmations to yourself, and you'll find that letting go will help you release everything that you need to release in order to move forward. So now we have covered very deep and introspective tools that are going to help you tame and manage the ego at work, but also in general circumstances. Ego is something that's always going to be present when it comes to dealing with any challenge, but we feel that when it comes to building this awareness, you'll then be able to adapt into becoming the best professional leader, communicator, and person that you can be, which is the most important thing when it comes to showing up at work, that you feel like yourself. So we hope you found value in these toolkits. Please tune into the CogniFit Wellbeing program and platform if you want access to more tools and content that will give you ways of dealing with day-to-day challenges and day-to-day circumstances and help you optimize well-being in the workplace.